Hello, David Paul here. Little observations on things. I got up really early this morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was okay. And then suddenly felt tired later on, towards maybe 12, 1 o'clock. Just been sitting in the hotel. There's nothing to do because my lady friend has had a death in her family, so she's got to go back to. She went back to Surigao, and she'll be back in a couple of days, and then we'll go and see the land that I have to build a house on. But just a thought came to mind for, there'll be guys out there wanting to come to the Philippines, and so I just make comments on life and stuff, especially if you want to build a house. So one of the things out here is the difficulty of avoiding, you really got to avoid carbohydrates out here, because you're going to end up fat as a balloon, and it wrecks your mitochondria. It's making you age really fast. So you can have a carnivore diet here, but you'd be having to throw away like 80% of the meal all the time. So that's, when I get back to the UK, I'm going to principally eat meat and vegetables and a bit of fruit, and that's it. I'm really going substantial carnivore, although I was before anyway. So anyway, you can get really thirsty here, and the coffee that I wanted a coffee latte, cafe latte, a coffee latte, and latte coffee, and they don't have it, and I'm damned if I'm going to drink black coffee, so I have to drink water, because I'm not going to drink Coca-Cola, because Coca-Cola, the place is swimming in it. And when you've been off sugar for a long while, I had a little taste of some Sprite because there was nothing in the house the other day. Oh my God, there's so much sugar in that. It actually tastes thick, That stuff is killing you, apart from the phosphoric acid, which is destroying your kidneys and your bones and everything. So, anyway, here's my trick. What you do is, I really don't like drinking water. What's this? Is water. What you do is, you get these little things. It's called a calamansi, but what it actually is a tiny lime, and they are around all over the place. And you can buy little bags of them off street traders for about 10 pesos or something. And you get your water. Here's my water. Squeeze it in, and all of a sudden the water's transformed into kind of like a limeade thing. Well, I would say it's better than lemonade or anything. It's delicious. So that's that. I wonder how Filipinos are alive, to be honest, with the amount of carbohydrates that they eat. But I did watch a video a while back about the effect of light in causing us to produce more melatonin in our bodies, and that's a protective thing against oxidative stress. So basically, if these Filipinos are living in Alaska or somewhere, they'd possibly be in trouble. But down here, they're getting so much light, which is compensating. But ideally, you don't really want to be compensating for a bad diet. I hate to say it, but I don't think Filipinos have a good diet. I think the big issue is the carbohydrates. But the one thing I would change, two things. I would get rid of all the additives like monosodium glutamate that they use in food, and which is something you want to be avoiding. But primarily, I would get rid of all the sugar. The sugar is killing this nation. An uncle of my ex-wife, he died of diabetes, and I did say some things to him at the time. He didn't listen, and now he's dead. So that was a while back, mate. So that's it, really. Calamansi. tip for today. Artilago, makita tayo sa kana. Oh, I'll show you my meal. This is beef machado, whatever that is. A couple of bits of fried sardine and the rice. You see, that's a reasonable amount of rice. You know, you don't have to eat it by the shovel load. But they have these deals where it's unlimited rice. The idea being that you can really fill yourself up. Well, yes, you do. But you're eating an unbalanced diet. And I don't know what the way out is for. Well, I do, but I don't know if it'll ever happen. I don't know what the way out for the poor Filipino is. I know what the solution is for the country. There are places in the world where meat is being just destroyed, like for example the Falkland Islands. They can't do anything with all the sheep because the domestic consumption is not high enough, so they just rear them for the wool. And there are other places where sheep are just being reared for the wool and then slaughtered and the meat's not used. So I would be trying to come to a deal about shipping, canning it, bringing it over or something to increase the meat consumption. So anyway, that's my opinion. So anyway, makita tayo sa kana, Artilago. Jesus be with you. See you later. Jesus be with you.